coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gault. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. This guy, he is hard to corral.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
49-yard line.
First run now for Kyren Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At their 49-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to Kyren Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here comes the Rams punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, here's Williams.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Williams pass.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Number 46. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 40.
They'll set up a throw.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
And 8 yards to go.
They'll look to throw here.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st.
It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
The Titans offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And the Titans 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they're able to get get this one across the 35. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To the air, Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Williams. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Trying to get that to Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Caleb Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Gary's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Titans 7.
Point after,
Rams
right
nothing.
down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Pittman's first catch, good for a 1st down.
Rams, 1st down.
What an
1st and
intelligent
10 at the
play as he found
45-yard
open
line.
grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. He'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for
Anytime he reads man coverage, the outside in this game, he'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards.
44 yards on the play. 1st down, Titans.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He finds his man complete. That's Ramirez. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
First down, Tennessee.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And this is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. From left side, complete. That's Ramirez. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
14. Rams, nothing.
That time a 6-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, nice move. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh,
and you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
It's a gain of 10. And the Titans first down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He finds his man complete. That's Ramirez. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Titans at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
Number 10.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Now he'll try to run with this. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Rams' 17-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Fighting to stay upright. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. To throw, Williams. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Bryant. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They'll score it at a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Titans first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Ball carrier. A gain of 12. First down, Titans.
Throwing is Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Tennessee.
Play action. Now Williams. Olave holds it in. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
from the 23. Here's second down and a yard. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
Another run for Gibbs here. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 105 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score.
A 10-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like, oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. We've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
on the pickup.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the give, now Williams. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gibbs straight ahead. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Titans have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the route is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. That's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The football going back to the Rams now. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this will be taken at the 13. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 33, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runners to find a hole.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
By number 10. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramirez. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Tennessee.
Off the play fake. Williams. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Titans first down.
Now run by Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Titans.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business.
Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chris Olave from 17 yards out. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to have a Rams first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and
on third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this one to Pittman. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramirez. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and 1.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
You know when I could tell this was going to end really badly? When he launched himself behind the line and made a beeline for the ball carrier. You get one of those tackling machines in the middle on your trail, things are normally ending pretty quickly.
3rd and 8. To the air, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Titans first down.
Back to throw. Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramirez. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36.
First down, Titans.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards.
Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And they'll run it with Gibbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On third down, here's Gibbs. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Pick
picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just rocking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of
nowhere to go here, he lost the football. It's picked up by the... And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
A beautiful fake. And able to get this out to the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
Williams loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partners, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A game of 4.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Pass. Intended for number 88. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away.
In a 4th down.
Fielded at about the 28. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
On the play. First down, Tennessee.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33. The passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll drive to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
6 yards.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And the Titans first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's Gibbs. Able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Able to slither by. And bulldozing his way through. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator and let it run.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Rams, nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Leaves it behind on the spin.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Move.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They give to Williams, running right. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
69.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Tennessee, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.